It'll not create new harm, and it'll protect other water supplies. It'll give us nice clean water to do with what we need to do with it, what the community would like to see it done. We've heard from you all that you just didn't want this put in the surface water, you want to put it back in aquifer, so we've changed the plan for that. We've heard from Bethpage State Park and others that there's some beneficial uses that would be a good thing, so irrigation and all that, and also some habitat restoration as people Creek and some of the other surface water bodies. We obviously want to protect the long-term sustainability along our aquifer as much back as we possibly can. And again, minimize other harms, so no saltwater intrusion, no dry wetland, no dry wells. So why are we here? So when we look at this slide here, remedy, so Dan tried to explain this. It takes you a little while to look at it, but essentially what it means is if we do what we've been doing, eventually those red lines, at some point in time, are just going to keep going. The Plume's going to get bigger, it's going to keep going, it's going to pick up other communities, other water supplies, other water districts, who then will be having to do heroic work like your water districts do all the time in order to provide clean drinking water to the people. On the right is if we implement this plan. You can see everything stops. It stops moving, there's no red lines, there's no escape. There's no more contamination heading south to other water districts, to Great South Bay or anything like that. So this is why we're here, because what the status quo is, or what's going to happen right now if we had not taken this look, is on the left. We don't want that to happen. We want something on the right, and then we keep optimizing the remedy, pulling more contaminants out, and shrinking that plume down. So there's some of the headings on here. So, takeaway point, full hydraulic containment is feasible. Based on our science, based on our hard look, based on our groundwater modeling, we can do this. It's going to prevent further migration, it's going to protect water supplies. Not only will it help water supplies that are currently unimpacted, but it's going to reduce the burden on guys like Mike Bufus, who's looking at high level of contamination coming at him. He has to plan every day, figure out how he's going to do this. It's going to help him with that effort. And we're going to demand the responsible parties implement the remedy. We don't want state taxpayers paying for this remedy. We want the polluters to pay for this remedy. With that said, we don't want to wait around until they decide. So we're going to use a little bit of your money to get this started, and then we're going to see cost reduction. So we'll answer this question in a minute. So a couple of things I want to, before we get into the questions. So one thing we hear, we've talked to a lot of people out in the hallway, is, so how's this all going to work, and when is it going to work, and how much time does it take? So public comment period goes through July 7th. We'll take all your comments, evaluate those, factor those, make changes if we have to. We'll put out a final plan. It'll have all your comments summarized. In some cases, they might be verbatim. If we get a unique comment, but if we get the same comment, we'll kind of summarize those. We'll answer those to the best we can and explain why we made a change and why we didn't make a change. We're going to formally select that remedy. We would like it to be the one we're proposing to you, but we're flexible based on comments. It's going to be something that looks like that. We're going to formally select that using our authority in the state. We're going to take that remedy, go to the responsible parties and say, implement the remedy. We need a little short time to think about it, talk about it, they show interest, figure out how it might work, and go from there. One way or the other, this is not going to sit on a shelf. It's not going to be a plan that's going to sit on a shelf somewhere up in Albany. Whether it's Navy or Drummond or whether it's the DEC, this plan is going to be implemented. And so you already noted, we've already, of those 8 wells, the fancy term, the mass flux wells, we're already drilling 4 of them. The DEC has went out there, jump-started this work, thanks to help from the town of Oyster Bay, SL County, County of Hempstead for the access and permits and all that. We've already jump-started that work. Those wells are in the ground, being installed, ready to be hooked up with your facilities when they're built. So we've already jump-started the construction. Now, there's some questions about how long it might take, whether it's 5 years, whatever, or 110 years based on the check. So, we're going to have to do some remedial design work on this plan, just to fine-tune the remedy. These guys did a lot of great engineering work already. That plan is very detailed. If you read it, it's got piping runs, it's got all kinds of things. But there's certain things that we have to do in order, those of you that are in business or contracting know you have to have plans and specifications that you can go out and give to somebody bids on. So we want to spend your money wisely, we have to do that work. That's going to be a very expedited process. That's not years. It's going to be very quick. Then we're going to get started. And this thing is, we'll do it in phases, most likely. We'll do as much as we can. But immediately we're going to get out there and do those containment wells. So the very first thing that's going to happen, when we get down to the bottom of that plume, put those wells in, get those treatment plants built, and stop the plume from moving. That will be done very quickly, in a matter of, once we get that design, plans, and specs go out the bid, we'll be right out there in the field. And I said, we're already drilling right now. We're actually literally drilling this week. So that work's going to start right away. Now in the plan, you have to put some figures in there to compare. So you look at construction seasons. You put something kind of reasonable that you think you can live with, so we put 5 years. We fully expect to be available long before that. We expect to have things up and running long before that. Now there are some estimates for full plume cleanup in that plan that you'll see. So this one, with selective remedy, there's a figure that talks about 110. That's if we pump and clean every single drop in that 4-mile long, 2-mile wide, 800-foot deep plume. Unfortunately, it takes a long time to clean this stuff up. But almost immediately, it's not going to be moving, it's not going to be going anywhere, and we're going to be pulling contaminants out. And when we come back to you, which we will routinely, and give you a progress report, you are going to see rapid changes in that plume. I guarantee it. We're pumping 18 million gallons out, plus what Navy and government will have to continue to pump out. You are going to see, finally, some of you might be thinking, some amazing changes in this plume. So when we come back to you, in a couple of years and show you the next 3D vision of that plume, it's going to be different. And it's going to be going in the right direction. First of all, it's not going to be going in any direction. Staying where it is and getting smaller. And that's the point. That's why we're here. We've got to make some progress. We've been sitting on this for too long. We've been putting up with the status quo for too long. We needed action. So, complicated plan, complicated science, simple solution. Get out there and do something. So that's what we're going to do. So now we'll take a few questions and some